The rise of the green dial is here, as in the last couple years, such models like the iconic Rolex Submariner Hulk and many others have blown up in popularity. Now Tag Heuer is catching on to this trend with the introduction of their brand new Monaco model, which features a very groovy green dial. Some say Tag Heuer has just succumbed to peer pressure, and that may be true. However, you cannot say that this new variation is not stunning and is not a cool release. In today's video, I will provide you with a full review of this piece and show you an awesome alternative which is only $200, so stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's just get the obvious out of the way and go straight to the main talking point, which is that dial. A luxurious gradient green is featured and it just makes this piece pop. I think Tag have executed this perfectly and have made it noticeable yet quite conservative as well. For example, the Rolex Submariner Hulk is an infamous green dial watch, but for some, it is a bit too green and flashy. The gradient from black to light green on this tag, however, is a great combination and isn't featured on many other timepieces. But what is also great is that iconic Monaco dial configuration, which is still the same and still noticeable. The square subdials are legendary and give it that ultra cool racing feel. It's also cool how the subdials have some depth to them, which further elevates the Monaco's retro look. The silver accents on the hour markers, inner circle and hands provide a lovely contrast with that vibrant green background. Additionally, this model features radium superluminova on the hands and hour markers to improve its legibility in the dark. Overall, the dial design is pretty spot on and I can't see anything wrong with it. Even the day clock location has been integrated nicely into the 6 o'clock marker, as this sort of thing is a huge issue for the watch snobs out there. The dial sits inside a perfectly sized 39mm case with a decent 13mm thickness. This Monaco will have some serious presence on your wrist and will be spotted from a mile away. I think Tag Heuer are smart to not go any bigger than this, as if it exceeded 40mm, it would just look too chunky and ostentatious. The case itself is constructed from stainless steel and has been brushed and polished very nicely. The inner bezel has a more brushed and conservative look to it, whilst the outer case and pushers are featured in that shiny high polish. The thing I like about this case is that it's not a complete square, as the curved edges and sides give it a more unique design and look. Don't get me wrong, this is still a very square watch, especially with the inner dial, but it's just nice to see something cool and some additional design cues. Underneath the dial is also a pretty impressive movement as well. Tag Heuer have used their in-house Heuer O2 caliber, which is an automatic that has some great specifications. It features a beefy 80 hours of power reserve, which is quite large and beats to a fairly quick 28,800 vibrations per hour. Tag have really improved their movements since their last models, which were based on semi-modified Eta and Sleater movements that weren't anything special, but the Heuer O2 caliber has been introduced and does the job a lot better. You can also see this funky movement through the sapphire case back, which features a nicely decorated caliber with Geneva stripes. Another cool detail about the green dial variation is that the text on the rotor and a couple other components are now green, which matches with the overall theme. Some additional specifications include a cool crocodile leather strap, which makes the piece look extra luxurious and a bit more dressy. I would have, however, liked the option to choose the unique stainless steel bracelet, which looks very classy on the other Monaco models. Even though the croc leather strap is nice, I think a more sporty option with a touch of green could have been extra cool. The Monaco also features a sapphire crystal, which is stock standard on pretty much every single luxury watch. But the cherry on top is the 100 meters of water resistance, which makes this a true sports piece and one which can be thrown in the pool with no stress at all. The downside, however, is that the Tag Heuer Monaco in green is a limited edition piece, meaning the price in the future may increase. That's the thing I don't like about this model, as yes, it's a very nice piece, but a simple color change should not warrant the need for an additional limited edition label. Because of this, the green dial costs an extra $400, making the overall price a hefty 9,650 Australian dollars. But if you want to only spend around 200 Australian dollars, check out this cool alternative from Loris, which shares a lot of the same characteristics but has its own differences as well. It has a basic Miyota quartz, but with 100 meters of water resistance and a well-sized 38mm case. You can't really go wrong with this piece, especially at the price point. Click the videos on the screen right now to see more luxury watch related content, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like and subscription down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.